Cleveland, Ohio is the scene for the Timberwolves. He plays like a guard at a big man position. Karl Anthony Towns will be looking to carry his team as they game plan for the job ahead at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Timberwolves, Cavs. We'll be right back for the tip-off. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Got a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Cavaliers, in at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Then it's Mitchell, and there's Jarrett Allen. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Hey, Clark, how difficult is it to maintain your energy when we're this deep into the regular season?
You know, it's not easy. I think it's really tough and challenging. This is where it becomes much more mental than physical. The mindset has to be right in order to work through those dog days of the season.
Here's Jerome. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Mobley.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Edwards. Left side, Towns. Over Mobley. Towns, no luck. Here's Jerome. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Okoro. Inside. Here's Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Edwards can't hit. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now here's Edwards. Jarrett Allen unable to get his last shot to go. And the shot goes in.
You know, confidence feeds on itself. And the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Now, here's Mobley. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Gobert. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Edwards. It's a 5-point game. Just 3 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Mobley a screen on Edwards. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. On up the court. Good work there as it goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Here's Allen. Michael Conley making his last shot. Allen passes to Mitchell. Drains the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Anthony Edwards. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Here's Alexander Walker. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Just 5 to shoot. The 8-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Mitchell with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta. Releases. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. Towns is double. Anderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And as good as a team as they were a year ago, they hated seeing these guys in their meetings. Just couldn't get it done against them.
And even with all their talent, they finished 0-2 in the series. I mean, you know they're happy to be in different conferences.
Now, here's Mitchell. The 3. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Monte Morris. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. 5 to shoot. The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Jones checked in for Cleveland. And that one misses for Niang. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Reed. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you. Here's Merrill. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Conley in for Monte Morris. Here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Passes it to Niang. Cleveland moving it around. Mobley, left side. There's the pass to Niang. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen by Conley. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. The tray, count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Edwards.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Now Edwards. following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Edwards against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Takes the three. The shot, no good. Cleveland leading by 11. Jerome passes to Mobley. From outside the arc, Minnesota with the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Edwards looking it over. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. Jared Allen's checked in for George Niang. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Monte Morris subbed in for Edwards. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Morris outside, just 5 on the clock. Outside Conley, fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Conley's got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota. Morris against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Morris. Mitchell passes to Allen. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. Towns down low, covered by Mobley. Pass to Morris. To the paint. Out to Conley, beyond the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. You think about the projected bubble teams, what kind of urgency are they feeling to step it up?
I wouldn't know. I was never on the bubble.
Oh, please, stop it. Your rookie year, you won half the games.
It wasn't my fault. The backcourt wasn't versatile. Kerr and Skiles weren't the same dude.
My. Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
The Spider out there getting it done. What a first half he's putting together offensively. He's just on fire.
You know, I'm not a big fan of spiders, to be perfectly honest, but watching Mitchell spin his web, it's impressive. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Towns, the pass to Gobert. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Jerome. Cleveland moving it around. From deep three-point territory. It's good from long range. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now here's Edwards. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Get a break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll look at Cleveland. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And right now for the Cavaliers, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. High post Allen. Pass to Jerome. Allen, a screen on Towns. Jerome passes to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
You know, because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and rolls.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Count that one. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, demonstrating his confidence there, guys. Allen, even when guarded closely, very comfortable taking this shot.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 12. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 14 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
George Niang is checked in for Evan Mobley. Passes to LeVert. Screen by Allen. Bounce pass LeVert. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
The pass to Niang. To the inside. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Reed misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Ty Jerome, 2 shots.
First one falls for the Cavaliers. Wade comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Okoro. Morris checked in for Minnesota. Morris comes in for Michael Conley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Moore outside. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Mitchell. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Monte Morris is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Reed in its center. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Niang. And it's Mitchell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Merrill. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Cleveland on defense. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and good, he nails it. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now, here's Strus. 5 on the clock. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now Edwards. Anderson outside. Reed the pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Teams deciding to change it up. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Jerome. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Towns against Mobley. From deep. Buries it from three-point range.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here's Edwards. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Down low. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to Towns. Here's McDaniels. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Towns with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jerome. Allen with it. Defended by Gobert. Allen kicks to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mitchell with it. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Tries it from 9. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And Mitchell is not someone you want to foul in these spots. This is one guy who will make you pay.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Here's Mitchell. Over Edwards. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Jerome. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the center position. They get it back. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got the first basket here in overtime for Cleveland.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Edwards finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Jerome passes to Okoro. And here is Mobley. The 15-footer. Gobert pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Conley surveying the D. And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Mitchell against Edwards. The 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Edwards can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Mitchell. Down low. Here's... Oh, that was terrific!
Bam!
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. Edwards got 23 points.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Takes a step back. Here's Mitchell. Good!
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And the Timberwolves call timeout. They're trailing by 1. 51 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Mitchell against Edwards. Conley with the three. And they get it back.
Big time delivery. Go, go, go Bear.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 1. There's 42 seconds left in overtime. Out to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Okoro dishes to Mobley. Mitchell against Edwards. Allen, a screen on Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 1. 27 seconds left in the first overtime.
Here they come,
Mitchell against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Gobert. It's stolen by Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. That's a 2 from Towns. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.